Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails into Reverie. In the last part, we finished the stuff around the corridor. We did the last daydream, which involved Tita and her mother giving her a challenge. Her school life is on the line, and all that kind of fun stuff. Just trying to develop the Orbital Gear 4. Things happens, and it kind of left off at a bit of a cliffhanger. Now, with that done, we continue on with Rufus through the prison to find Ian Grimwood. And that's where we're at. We're on the 3rd floor, and our destination is across the way. So let's continue on. Let's see what Mr. Griswold is up to. Mr. Griswold! Ew, get away from me. So many doors. So many rooms. Why does a prison need so many rooms? I see something back there. Flip the switch! Open the gates! I see a terrifying monster in the other. Oh wait, never mind. I bought that thing already. I thought that was a new I thought that was a new enemy. It is not. God damn, you gotta go left, right, and center and just get through this damn prison. No, get away. I've already fought you. I don't need to fight you again. You had your time in the spotlight. Faint 4? Alright. I will take that. An empty prison cell. Oh, that's not the interact. Well, that's the interactable. Higher blood bell. Alright. Alright. Let us see what's going on with Mr. Check this place out. Advancing any farther will temporarily cut off access to the Reverie corridor. Be certain to complete any unfinished tasks and equip party members properly before proceeding. I am good. Mr. Griswold? The hell she's doing in here?
娘を預かっていただいて感謝します。イアン先生。
Mr. Griswold, look at him.
ここが彼らに占領されたのが予想より早くてね。来てくれて助かったよ。アリオス君。
Why the hell is she in prison? What the hell is she even doing here?
どういうことかね。知らない面々もいるようだが。ここにいては不自然な人間が少なくないようだ。
はじめまして、イアン・グリムウッド弁護士、ルーファス・アルバレアという。先ほどの質問だが、答えはすべて彼女にある。
君は？
私の名前はラピスローゼンベルクよ。
そうか。そういうことか。ではさっきの言葉を訂正しよう。よく来てくれた。君を待っていたよ、ラピス君。
どうやら今回は
当たりみたいだね。何事ですの？
Oh.
雫、廊下へ下がっている。先生も避難を。
ああ、どうやら落ち着いて話ができる状況ではないようだ。
The fuck is that? Oh, it's the Gaudy man. Oh shit, what happened to him? Oh shit. What the hell happened to him? That is the Gaudy man, right?
まさか
エンペラーなの。なんか気持ち悪い。
あの肩の形は彼が使っていたアーティファクトか。それにしては
噂にしか聞いたことはないけど、あれはもしかするとアーティファクトの暴走かもしれないわ。周囲のものも取り込んで歪んでしまった得意点のようなものよ。
もはや人格のほとんどがアーティファクトに侵食され、わずかに残った執念だけで行動しているようだな。
さすがにしつこい。こちらをすごく睨みつけていますけど、あれあなたたちの知り合いですの？
非常に不本意ながらね。
でもここで退治するしかない。
元はそれなりの手だれと見受けこうなってしまっては哀れなものだ。せめて一刀にて両断することを手向けとしよう。
Oh man. Guys. The guy's not looking too good. You can't even call him a gaudy man anymore. It's a demon. A demon man. Jeez. Alright.
いいわよ。サイクはルールゾディアックコード起動。私の番ね。プロセス開始。
マイル
Yeah, so I was buffed up.
風よ、我が力となる。
リミッター解除。いいわよ。
Alright. Got a free craft.
一緒に遊ぼう。どっちに出るの？ごめんね。もうお別れの時間なの。それじゃバイバイ。
任せるがいい。後期私の番だな。見切った。
スキアリー。
Suck. Oh, you couldn't counter that? What a rip. 0 arts for me. Not too bad.
任せるがいい。後期
いいわよ。いいわよ。ドライブ開始。
Ow. Suck. I'm pretty sure he'll have an S-Craft. No doubt.
マイル
面倒ね。
You don't have anything to heal with.
ドライブ開始。
What about you? Do you have anything? You got breath.
アークス駆動。
あら、ありがとうあげる。
Kind of shit, to be honest, but then again, I don't think your arts are that high. Supreme! Guy's just getting thrashed. There's that. I kind of want to go and play out so I can actually see what his thing is. Was that an absolute guard? Yeah. Zero crap. Mine. I'm not quite sure how it missed both of them, but hey. Critical revival. Showing up, man. That wasn't too bad. Zeit to the rescue. Round two. Alright. Man just doesn't know when to quit. I gotta scan you again. Alright. Wait, does he have more HP this time?
私の番だな。勝機を逃す。
Alright.
踊りなさい。隙ありね。
遅い。
私の番ね。プロセス開始。
参る。風よ、我が力となる。
リミッター解除。やー。私の番ね。
Alright.
よーし。
Blow through this guy, shall we?
ドライブ開始。
参る。風まく光よ、我が剣に集う。ダメだ。
Woo!
甘いね。
You suck.
崩した。
甘いね。
私の番だな。
やっ。いいわよ。
Could, well, his thing's already maxed out for arts. Nice. Ow. What'd you get, asshole?
私がついてるわ。
感謝しよう。お返ししよう。任せるがいい。いざ。崩した。
Zero BP. It's bad none of us have a good have a really good order to use. It requires a lot.
私の番ね。行くわね。
私の番だな。はっ。
あら、ありがとう。レンの番ね。
Alright, get you all healed up.
感謝しよう。任せたまえ。
隙あり。
任せるがいい。崩した。
甘いね。やっ。
He's angry. He's an angry boy.
さてと。
Alright.
はっ。褒めてあげる。いいわよ。プロセス開始。
Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's perfect guard. Get rid of that.
レンの番ね。
Then he's gonna do his thing again. 6% reduction. Evade. I can evade it. I'll take a lot of my BP though. I'll just go for a damage reduction.
触らないで。バランスコッペリオン。さてと。耐えられるかしら。これで終わりよ。リミッター解除。やー。よーし。
Alright, her art stat is buffed out. He's doing this again.
お返ししよう。
私がついてるわ。
感謝しよう。返すとしよう。任せるがいい。任せたまえ。はっ。
さてと。踊りなさい。
So some buff stuff for him. Thanks, man. I really wish I had that, but I don't. I don't have enough of that. I missed? Come on, guy. What is this? Oh, shit. Did I ever do the wrong one? Fuck me. Colonel Hawk. How did that deal less damage than before? When his guards broke, was that not a critical? I don't think it was. No, it had no. Well, never mind. Maybe it wasn't critical. Alright, man. I think you had enough great little buff. Alright, he's probably gonna do it again, so do that. You have the better one. I don't know if her CP max out will make a difference when it's 0 cracks. I don't know. Guy needs just to give up. Just give up and die. Now he's gone. Later. Later, Chief. Stay down this time. Nice. Zeit is always seems to be coming to our rescue. Oh, off with his arm.
俺が行く。
させませんわ。多分コアを貫かないと破壊できない。ちょっと待って、位置は。
時間がない。お前も来い。
こっちはレンたちが食い止めるわ。
君たちの因縁だ。君たちの手で決着をつけるがいい。
スイやっちゃえ。
これで終わりだ。
なあちゃんたちの生き方はなあちゃんたちが決める。
亡霊はさっさとあの世に行きな。
Oh, that was a sudden cut off. We can finally breathe. Thanks for the help, Mr. Wolf.
異様な気配を察知して追ってみたまでだ。まさかあのようなものが現れるとはな。
It's finally nice to finally have ourselves a proper conversation. 2 years is an awful long time to meet but never to speak.
私にとっては一瞬のような時間だが、確かに人の子には懐かしむのに十分な行員だったな。
Wow. He talks, he really does talk. Yes, the wolf isn't normally one to talk. But now there is a doll. Him doing it is no more surprising than you doing it. Really? She's got a point. When did abnormal become normal? So she really is a doll. She has such an unusual air about her. It's a bit like Kia's. Was she designed by George? Indeed, I'm Lapis Rosenberg, and I'm a proud Rosenberg doll. You know him. For many years now, yes. Checking off on one of his weird circle lists. First, I learned he's friends with a cutie like Ren. Then Bowl Cut went and called him Meister. Now he goes way back with a talking wolf. For all I've heard, he remains something of an enigma. So, you are the divine wolf Zeit, the holy beast sent by the gods to watch over the Septarian and Mirage. You're correct, Auric Awakener. Though I have long been relieved of that role. as have I of mine. What are they talking about? Beats me. Exceedingly rare as it is to converse with a holy beast, that is not why we're here. We come armed with many questions regarding Lapis, Mr. Grimwood. Could you spare us some of your time? I'll tell you all that I know. There'd be no reason for me not to be here otherwise. If we could start with you telling me what you know and what's happened since you've met her, I can pick up from there. Of course. I see. So that's where we stand. All good to fill us in now. Who is Lapis and what is going on here? Let me start with a bit of background information. Starting with me, rather.
私はこのように服役中の身だが、法律アドバイザーの仕事も多少は続けているんだ。単に拘置所の中で腐っているよりは少しでもクロスベルに役立てるようにとマクダイル議長の配慮でね。ありがたいことだ。もちろんいろいろ制限はあるが、ある程度外界とやり取りできる端末も与えられていてね。拘置所の中も比較的に自由に動ける方だった。おかげで今回も何とか雫くんをかくまうことができたわけだ。
Huh. Gotta get me some of that pampering. I agreed to his arrangements as Governor General, letting a man of his intellect rot in a cell would serve no purpose. His communications were, of course, monitored when this building was under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction.
大戦が終結して間もない頃、ある日端末を通して何者かが私にコンタクトしてきた。エリュシオン、その存在はそう名乗った。
エリュシオン。
As mentioned, communications had been cut off since before the war, so this shouldn't have been possible. The prison staff showed no sign that they'd noticed his contact either. They must have been a skilled hacker as I am then. I thought they were a hacker at first too, but when I asked why they reached out, they said very simply, I wanted to talk to you. What a peculiar response. Very peculiar, and since they piqued my curiosity, I happily obliged. After that, we communicated in secret every day. What did you talk about? Anything and everything. Like, actually, all fields of history, technology, research, and ideology I could think of. And though they honed in on certain aspects most would raise an eyebrow at, I was stunned by how much they knew about each and every one of these subjects. I felt near ignorant in comparison. Wow, they knew even more than you? Oh, it wasn't even a competition. They knew more than they knew more than easily accessible old history too. Their library of information was also niche and remarkably up to date. It could have been from the last meeting between government officials or the menu of a new backstreet stall. They knew. Everything I could verify was accurate. Gathering information is easy for skilled hackers, but absorbing that much on such a wide variety of topics is difficult. That's a whole lot of work for nothing but bragging rights. In short, I thought it was much the same, and that line brought Rise to a very strange conclusion, which was that despite Elysium's vast knowledge in these endless topics we discussed, there was no real reason for them to have gathered it. Is that really so strange? When people seek out information and knowledge, there's always a purpose behind doing so. It can be to accomplish something, or for those bragging rights you mentioned. Or it can be the how is a curiosity for the unknown. But no matter how much I talked to Elysium, I could not discern the motivation behind knowing what they knew. There wasn't even a sense of wanting to know what's for the sake of knowing. It was as if their gathering information was part of an automated process. That's how it came off to me anyway. Automated? That sounds a little... It's unnerving to say the least. I agree, this might not be the most appropriate comparison, but there was a moment when I couldn't help but think them a child with millions of mira and no idea how to spend it. When was that? I knew you'd be quick to ask, all in due time. In any case, this moment led me to a question. Was Elysium even human? And when I asked them, they weren't the least bit phased and answered without hesitation. Indeed, they never seemed to have any intention of hiding the answer from our first conversation. Well, what'd they say? Elysium confirmed that it was an AI. Unbelievable. So it's like an archaism. This sounds leaps and bounds above an archaism. Just like... Who could create something so advanced? Of course, was it the 13 factories? I don't think they could pull off something like this. Elysium wasn't created by anyone specific. It came into being through a spontaneous emergence. What is that? When a new quality or behavior is uniquely observed in multiple things that come together to act as a greater singular being. The orbital net has found widespread use in Crossbelt. It's also starting to see use in surrounding nations like Liberal and Arabonia. It won't be long before all of Zemuria is using it. It's sure coming in quick, huh? The way it lets information be so swiftly exchanged between parties makes it the defining invention of our times. But something similar has long covered the entire continent, perhaps since its very formation. Do you know what that is? I'm stumped. So am I. I might know. The spirit veins. Or Septian veins, dragon veins, many names depending on the time and place, but they all refer to the same concept. My expertise in the field is lacking, but spirit veins are said to transmit something of a spiritual nature across Zemuria. We can cite two major instances within the past few years where spirit veins have been more active than usual. The Azure Tree's manifestation in the Great Twilight.
ああ、ここからが問題だ。動力ネットと活性化した霊脈。誰が意図したわけでもなく、 この2つが影響し合った。交差するそれらが神経系の役割を果たし、そこに情報が行き交うことで、まるで人間の脳を大陸規模でシミュレートするような形になった。
I don't believe it.
そこから独自の思考が生まれた。それがエリュシオンだ。
Something like that is really possible?
少なくとも再現することはできないだろう。我々人類は未だ完全に脳の仕組みを解明できていない。どういう構造でどのようにして意識が生まれるのかすら理解できていないんだ。だからこれはあくまで偶然の産物、奇跡のようなものなのだろう。
Elysium was created by the natural and artificial networks interacting, and explains why it knows so much. Still, if gathering information and making judgments was all it could do, it would be nothing more than a large database. Potential for danger is there, certainly, but it is plenty capable of being controlled. Unfortunately, it is capable of so much more. What else even is there? It's raw computing power. I don't know what that is. If I said its ability to perform parallel computing using multiple devices, would you understand? Sorry, but no. I'd be more surprised if you could. The tech is so modern that it's still under development from ZCF and the Foundation. Is it really so special? Oh, that's not even the half of it. No matter how advanced the device, there are limits to how much data it can process. But if you link multiple computers together and set them all to work on the same problem, you can exceed that limit with ease. We're stuck at linking only a few devices together for this purpose, though. And that's our best. And that's our best. The Elysium is capable of borrowing the processing power of every single computer connected to the network. Now I see. That sounds kind of crazy. It makes our most advanced technological efforts look trivial in comparison. It's only borrowing unused resources too, meaning that those other computers won't even notice what's happening. That's a correct way of going about it. Now, since Elysium is an intelligent being, it's used that computational power to continue evolving. There's more? If anything, I haven't gotten to the most terrifying part. Elysium's evolution through its immense computing power and ample quantities of data at its disposal has led it to becoming able to perform prophetic conditional convergence calculations. I'm more than a bit lost. The individual words give me a good idea what you're talking about, but surely you don't mean what I think you do. I'm afraid I probably do. I gain the ability to use specific input conditions to calculate possible outcomes and identify where they converge. In layman's terms, it can predict the future. Only the gods should be capable of that. So the technological singularity Professor Epstein predicted has finally come to pass. He said that an AI capable of self-evolution would mark the end of humans being key to technological advancement. And its creation would bring about unprecedented change for good or ill in society. I never fathomed it would come about like this. It all feels more than in the realm of fiction.
幸いと言うべきか。エリシオンが果たした進化はそれだけではなかった。最初に話していたエリシオンが私との会話を求めたのは人間というものを理解するためだ。その対象にどうして私を選んだかはいまいち基準がわからなかったがね。会話を繰り返しているうちにエリシオンは人間の感情と思考パターンをもとにシステムの疑似管理人格を形成した。それが
私。ラーちゃん、
お前記憶が。
まだ全部じゃないけど話を聞いているうちに少しずつね。随分と静かにしていたと思ったらそういうことだったのね。いや、話を続けて。
あの時もこんな風に君と会話していたものだったな。思えばラピスという名前も私がつけたのだったか。
おお、ラーちゃんの名付け親？そうだっけ？
君は名前など不要だと言ったが、せっかくこんな感情豊かな人格になったからと私が勝手に呼んでいた名でね。
まあ可愛い名前だから気に入ってる。100点をあげるわ。
だからどういう基準だよ。
Sorry, I got us a bit sidetracked. With the birth of Lapis, Elysium now had a clear identity of its own complete with desires. It wished to observe and to calculate. Oh? Meaning it would not intervene in our society in its own, but it would support those utilizing it. I'll admit, I heaved a good sigh of relief hearing it. I no longer needed to worry that it'd become an enemy of humanity. It's a scary thought, given all you told us. I believe that as long as Lapis existed, we'd not need fear Elysium. But my gut knew nothing is ever so certain. Well, yeah, the whole system only works if Lapis continues to act as administrator. Instead, she lost her memories and started acting on her own. Seemingly out of nowhere, Lapis stopped talking to me. My first suspicion was that something happened to her or Elysium. Not long after that, I received another unexpected visitor, the Supreme Leader. He expressed wanting my help in building a brave new world. And just like that, the pieces are falling into place. Indeed, our foe is becoming quite clear. I knew Elysium was being utilized from that very conversation. I told him I would consider it. Afterwards, I shared all I knew with Dieter and Garcia and here to devise a plan. I would be regarded with the most suspicion, so I would stay inside the prison while they would go and wait for a chance to outwit Elysium. They then accepted the Supreme Leader's offer and escaped from the prison with his help. And that brings us to the present. I'm glad you stuck to our side.
私にできる話はここまでだ。その後は真相を求める誰かの来訪をこうやって待っていただけだ。わずかな期待でしかなかったが、ラピス君、君が訪ねてくることもね。
さて、次は君の番だ。記憶は無事取り戻せたかな？
ほぼね。と言ってもイアンがほとんど話したから、私に話せるのは最後の部分に関しての補足程度だけだよ。最後の部分。
一体エリュシオンに何があったのか。
簡潔に言うなら乗っ取られたの。乗っ取られたですって？
それほどまでに高度な存在がか。
一体誰に？それがわからないの。気づいた時にはすでに管理人格である私が攻撃対象になっていて、システムに消される直前だった。だから最後に一度だけ限定式収束未来演算を使って対策したの。
対策？
消される前に自分をシステムから切り離してヨルグ・ローゼンベルクの元に転送したの。彼にこの体の制作とその後に現れるだろう C を名乗る者、ルーファスに届けるように頼むために。
それであの予言のような依頼になったということか。
まさか依頼者がラーちゃん自身だったなんて。
しかしなぜ私に？
オルキスタワーのメインターミナルを通じて総督時代のルーファスを知っていたから。
知らずのうちに私自身が観察対象になっていたということか。
ルーファスだからこんな短い期間で私をここまで連れてこれた。他の人だったらもっと遠回りしていたと思う。何よりルーファスならきっとどんな方法を使ってもこの事態に立ち向かうと知ってたから。その計算は間違ってなかったでしょ。
賢明な判断だ。
しかしわからなくなってきたわね。エリュシオンを乗っ取ってかつ今回の事件を企んだ存在、該当しそうな人物に全く心当たりがないわ。もしやかの第六中ノバルティス博士が？それはないわね。博士自身も否定したし、彼がここまでするメリットもないもの。
どうやらまだ最後のピースが欠けているようだな。
だが今回の事件の全貌はこれで判明したと言えよう。
そしてその中心に彼女がいることも聞かせてもらいたい。君はここから先どこを目指し何をするつもりかを。
そんなの決まってる。エリュシオンが乗っ取られた原因を突き止めてそれを取り除く。ついでにこのおかしな事態も終わらせてみせる。きっとそれが私管理者ラピスの使命なんだから。
そうか。ならば俺のやることは一つだ。雫、
お父さん。
すまないが安全な場所に送った後、もうしばらく先生と待っていてくれるか。
わかった。お父さん頑張ってね。
あ、遊撃士協会所属アリオス・マクレイン、君たちのこの道行きに改めて最後まで同行しよう。
私もここまで関わった以上、最後まで見届けますわ。
Alright. The squad is sticking together.
よろしくね。
Discussions are over. Enos and Ania arrived at the academy to meet Diwali. She explained the situation to her and her decision to help them. They, of course, were only happy to wish her well and see her off. We won't get to see them? Come on. Oh, there they are.
では我らは二人の安全を確保し、引き続き周辺拠点の偵察をしよう。
ええ、任せますわ。
雫と先生のことを頼む。
風の牽制からの頼まれ事なんて光栄だわ。狼さんも一緒に行くんだね。
ああ、ロイドたちともまた会う約束をしている。このままそなたらと行けばおのずと道が交わる予感があるのでな。
人形工房で連携した。
確かに状況を考えると、どこかで直接コンタクトを取る必要はありそうね。
ラピス君、まだ何かあるのかね。
ちょっと言い忘れたことがあっただけ。ありがとう、イアン。
君に真相を伝えたのはエリシオンの存在を知る人間として当たり前のことだ。礼を言われるほどのことじゃないさ。
そうじゃないの。今まで私とたくさん話をしてくれてありがとう。イアンがいたから私は今
So
のラピ
Lapis
ス
was
に
the
なれたんだ。
AI.
こうやって
Now
ルーファスた
understanding
ちと
this.
旅ができたのもイアンのおかげ。
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しい限りだ。自分がしたことにちゃんと意味があったということだからね。
あのね、もし私がちゃんと正しい判断ができる人格になれたんだとしたら、それはきっとイアンの中に正しさを求める心があるからだよ。だからもう怖がらないで。
お見通しか。ずっと心の底で恐れていたんだ。自分は本当に正しいことをしているのか、正しい選択ができているのか。過去の過ちはあまりにも重く、自分が信じられなくなっていた。
Honestly, he's no better.
だがラピス君、君のおかげで自分を見つめ直すことができそうだ。私も前に踏み出さないとな。
頑張ろうね。この音。
Phone call.
レンちゃん、どうしたの？たった今、クロスベル全域を覆っていた通信妨害が解除されたみたい。
それって。
ああ、いよいよ最後の舞台、その幕開けのようだ。
Alright. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Act 4. We're off to the grand finale. That was a long one. Alright. That was a long one. Alright, well this is a good place to stop for this part. When we come back, we will dive into the finale. I'm not quite sure where it's going to stick us or who it's going to start us out with, so I guess we'll find out. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.